Hey everybody, this is Jade. Welcome, welcome. How are we doing? How is it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you watch these videos, if you just enjoy the vibe that, I say the rhyming, the vibe that I provide, also just, the guidance that I get from my guides. I'm really happy to have you here. So thank you so much. I just wanted to say that. I really, really appreciate your energy. And for those that have commented, I just think that's really awesome, that it's really nice for me to know and to just feel kind of the love and see that there's more going on that I can't see. So just wanted to say thank you. So, I am feeling a little tired. I'm feeling a little tired today. I feel like this past week I did quite a few videos and there's just been a lot going on. I'm preparing to go. I'm going to be in an Indian wedding, which is so exciting. And there's just a lot of preparation. I have a lot of energy in my left hand. I feel like I'm supposed to be chatting with you a little bit today, so just take it or leave it. Fast forward if this isn't your thing. But if you're here, I feel like if you're here and you watch these videos consistently, I do think that there's community we're building. There's community we're building. That's also a part of this, is the feeling of community. So I'm just going to take a second here to share. And maybe it'll actually help me with the message. Like this morning, I felt very guided by my grandmother. I felt very guided by my grandmother. She would, and that's part of the reason why I put these flowers here. She was very into flowers, very into the color pink. And I was feeling really tired and I kind of sat down in my chair and my cat Pilgrim came next to me and I felt like my cat Pilgrim was kind of telling me, hey, we know you're tired, but like there's something that needs to be said. And I think it might have to do with legacy. But I don't really know until we get into the cards. And I kind of just heard my grandmother say like, get your cafecito and pan, like your little bread. Get your cafecito and your little bread and like take a minute and then like let's get going. So I don't know. I feel the need to share that. I feel like maybe someone else has kind of an experience of connecting with a passed over loved one and it being kind of an enjoyable exchange. I feel very moved right now. I feel a little bit emotional. I think probably because I don't get to talk to a lot of people about that, and I think that's part of the reason why we're here and why you've gravitated towards the channel, is maybe we have a lot in common in this way, and it's nice to be able to know that, to feel seen, to feel like you can express yourself with this stuff, right? So, thank you for being here. I'm so excited. We'll see what happens. So, spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. This one wants to come out. You may have seen it. I didn't. If you saw it, you know what it is, but I'm going to leave it off to the side. That one wants to come out for some reason, and I'm going to put it to the side. It's like a part of the reading, but a little bit separate. So, spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be here today, to watch this, to speak, to live, to breathe, to love. Thank you very much. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, what is it that we can share with this beautiful collective of individuals today? What is it that we can share for their highest good? I feel so moved right now this morning. I just feel maybe it's a lot of love and gratitude. I feel a lot of love and gratitude. And I'm being guided to ask, what is it you feel love and gratitude for? Genuinely. You don't have to make a list of 100 things. You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to try so hard. Like, what are you grateful for? Just maybe bring it to mind. What are you grateful for? Breathe it in. Let it go. All right, let's do it. want to bless the cards, Pilly? She put her nose to them. I feel like she has a lot to say about them. She was like, oh. She was like, this is a different scent. All right, so if you've been here before, then you know in the top card, I draw a conscious mind card. What's on your conscious mind? What's in your waking life? What is it that you're actively thinking about? And Miss Pilly wants to be seen. Hold on. We all want to be seen. Miss Pilly, she's like, you made me bless your cards that you didn't say. I want to say hello. Oh, Miss Pilly, that was such a beautiful little blink. Did you see that? She's like, I love you. Let's see. I love you. Miss Pilly. My baby. Okay. If you've been here before, then you know the top card is your conscious mind. The bottom card is your unconscious, symbolizes your unconscious. There's an overall energy card regarding the situation at hand, and on the left is the advice card. So here we go. Conscious mind. We have the 8 of Swords. And immediately with this, so what do you see here that stands out to you? All right, intuit. What do you see here that stands out to you? All right, and what about it is drawing to you? All right. With these readings that I do, I really try to guide you towards your own guidance, because there's a lot of, I'm being guided to share, like, in our world, there are just so many ways for us to get distracted, to think that that we need to either rely on someone else or spend money on something to get us to, I just got 2 beeps on that. They want me to share that. Or spend money on something to get us to what we need, and that is just not the case. Sometimes it is necessary, but if it's something, no. What I'm being guided to say is we need to come back to our own judgment first. We need to come back to our own judgment first. I got 9:11 on the clock here. We need to come back to our own judgment first. I think that there's a lot of distraction in the world, the message is there's a lot of distraction. There's a lot of like selling going on, which isn't totally bad, okay? But with that, sometimes we can get so caught up in, I need this, or I need this to do this, or if I just spend money on this, then my problem will be solved. And sometimes that's not the case. And what Spirit is asking me to share is the reason that I have you look at the card to see what is it that stands out to you is because that's your own intuitive message, and that's your way of tapping into your highest self so that you can uncover what's really on your mind, right? Because I'm doing a collective reading for a whole bunch of people, and there's a through line how we all connect. But for you yourself in your personal life, this is how you get those answers. That in your dreams is what I'm getting. All right, so that was a little sidebar, but let's continue here. When I first pulled this card for this reading, for this collective, what I got was blocked. The word blocked. That's what I got. Blocked. So this person here that's standing, I feel like they're kind of in a period of waiting, and also the energy I get also is excited. It's kind of interesting. This is a mixed card today. It's kind of like someone is kind of waiting and they're just like, oh my gosh, like my turn is coming, like something like that. Like that's kind of what I'm getting, like my turn is coming. And I think because for some reason there's just like a little smile on this person's face the way that I see it today, like it's coming. I don't know what that means. Maybe you know what that means. Something's coming. And you're unconscious. Whoa, we got upside down 10 of Wands. Upside down 10 of Wands, which is funny because I usually don't have upside down cards. I make sure that they're right side up, but something about the way that I shuffled made this one upside down. Excuse me. Interesting. So there's a couple of things I'm getting from this. You look at this card, you intuit for yourself. What do you need to know today? But it's kind of like there's like a lot going on here. For some reason, with this being upside down, what really catches my eye today are these wands, but I'm looking at it right side up. For some reason, I see almost like kind of like a teepee or like a house, something related to home. I'm picking up on something related to home. And this person, I feel like they're trying to keep everything together. That could be for someone. I think that is for someone, keeping the home together, keeping the home together. Now, the card itself, upside down, 10 of Wands, would tell me there's a release. There's a release of keeping everything figured out, I guess, is what I'm getting. Like, of working really so hard, of trying so hard, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. There's a release. In your unconscious, you want a release of your, I just got burdens, responsibilities, obligations. You don't want to have to try so hard, is kind of what I'm getting. In your waking life, you're feeling a little blocked, but you know that this is a period of waiting and you're excited about something to come. This is interesting. So what is the overall energy? The overall energy is the Knight of Cups. All right. What here stands out to you? How does it relate to what we've been talking about so far? These wings are standing out to me today. Like angel wings. These wings. Angel wing. There's something I'm getting here about like something good falling into your lap that was outside of your control, totally unexpected. Boom, there it is. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Whether it may have happened already, or it may be happening, or it may be coming, kind of a thing. But the angel wings, it's like for some reason I feel like this night, the feeling I'm getting from this card is like I have something to deliver. I have something to deliver, like a delivery. I'm getting delivery. Maybe there's a delivery. Maybe you're getting a package. That could be a part of it. All of a sudden, I just saw like the USPS. Like, you could be getting something in the mail, unexpected. Let me see here. The other thing that's standing out to me is this horse and the way that their foot is up. Like, it almost, for a second, it looked like the horse was like bowing or curtsying, like humble. I just got the word humble. Humble. Interesting. Okay, we got a lot going on here. Overall energy is love. Unconditional love. I'm going to say unconditional love. I'm not getting like huge like love vibes. I'm getting more like that kind of a vibe. I'm getting like it's coming. We arrived. We arrived. I'm getting like that. Like, it's arrived. I have too much fun. So maybe the overall energy is like this thing that's arrived. Or, I'm getting like for 70% of you, 70 to closer to 80, maybe 80% of you, something has arrived. Welcome. Something has arrived, and the feeling is kind of overall excited. The feeling is overall excited. But it's interesting because you're blocked. You're excited and you're blocked. What the hell? What is going on? What is going on? You're excited and you're blocked. But the blocked is like, it doesn't feel so heavy. It just feels kind of like Oh my God. Do you want to know what song just came up, you guys? This is funny. What is it? I can't keep my hands to myself. Da, 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 da. Can't keep my hands to myself. What? I don't know. Does that mean anything to you? That's funny. Because the way that this person's arms, it's like I'm just over here. I'm just over here, but I can't really, I don't know why. I don't know what the story is here, but like, of being kind of like, I'm a little tied up right now. It's kind of, that's kind of it. Actually, that's funny. I'm a little tied up right now, but this is interesting. This is what I'm getting, but this is interesting. Yeah, I still don't, this card, this Eight of Swords, it's very on the light side of the spectrum today. So with that, I think I'm going to need to pull some confirmation cards today, y'all. This is just a lot going on here. We got, in your conscious mind, you're excited about something, but you're a little tied up, but not in a bad way. I'm kidding. Not in a very bad energy kind of way. In your unconscious, you want to release. You don't want to have to try so hard. That's pretty strong. You don't want to have to try so hard. The other thing is the way that they're holding these sticks. It almost looks like they're hugging. Like they want to be embraced. Something like that. Something about like finally, like this energy is like, finally I'm getting some help. Well, finally, like, or like finally, maybe you want some help in your unconscious. Maybe, is there something you want help with? Think about that. Is there something that you could use support with? 1717 on the timestamp. Is there something you could use support with? And the overall energy is like, hey, something's arrived. Is that potentially what you wanted or needed support with? Think about it. All right, think about it. Advice. I don't think I'm being guided to flip over advice yet because there's just like a lot. But I am being guided to look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Queen of Swords. I'm getting heavy. Use your discernment. Like in a couple of readings ago, it was like, I don't remember which one it was, but it was like, you have really grown a lot, and you know now what you're gonna let come through into your sphere, and what you're gonna say no thank you to. So that's big. They're saying use your discernment. But I'm not getting like scary vibes, you guys. I'm not getting like panic vibes. I'm not getting like whatever this thing is like threatening, like, like threatening somehow. I'm not getting that. This thing, whatever it is very neutral, and it's very like, I thought of you here. Like, or it's like, that's the energy, is like, I just got New Girl, and he gives, what is it? Schmidt gives Nick a cookie, and Schmidt's like, what the hell is this? And Nick's like, you got me cookie, I get you cookie. It's like that. You got me cookie, I get you cookie. Like it's kind of a lighthearted energy. Like, yeah, lighthearted. Like this baby blue color is really standing out to me. And that, baby blue, I think of like innocence. I think of like baby. I think of like wonder. I think of the sky, I think of open, like airy, open. I think of like that's the energy that I feel is very open. It's very open. I think in your, oh my God. Okay. So with your conscious, with it being the Eight of Swords, I think it's like in your waking life, something is tied up. Don't know what it is. You know what it is because you know your life better than you. In your waking life, something feels you got to intuit that for yourself. I'm not getting much on this. I'll try to pull a confirmation, but I doubt that there's going to be much, because the whole thing with us and the guys is you got to intuit for yourself. So it's like something is blocked. You know what it is in your unconscious, I think, if it hasn't come to light in your waking life. In your unconscious, you want relief. Relief. You want relief. You want relief. That's a big word. Something has arrived. Okay? And there is in your past, and you know now, there's an awareness of, I'm going to either let this thing in or not. What's underneath this? Ooh. Whatever this thing might be, I think in the past it's created a bit of hardship. I'm just getting like, but I don't know how, because with a baby blue and the innocence and this guy, he's like he seems really happy. And I feel like this guy symbolizes you. Whatever position you're in with this, I think that it's positive. It's something related to what you wanted, I'm getting. But in the past, it may have created some conflict, and now you have to decide what you're going to let in and what you're not going to let in, and how you're going to create boundaries. I think that's a big part of it. Boundaries, like these swords, the way that there's a boundary around this person, kind of like, I'm a bit tied up. Like, there's a boundary. There's a reason that these swords are around. Like, there's a reason that, and I'm not getting it like, oh my God, you need to free yourself immediately. Like, it's not like that. It's like, there's a reason that you're held back. There's a reason. Honor the reason is what I'm getting. Honor the reason, big. Honor the reason. I'm getting a lot of chill. Honor the reason, but be decisive. That's another thing. Honor the reason, but honor yourself too. Whoa, that's a big, okay. Honor the reason, but honor yourself too. All right, we're gonna pull some confirmation, and I'm gonna use my mystical cats. Mystical cats. This is a little bit of a longer reading today, but there's kind of a mystery here, this story, which I'm not gonna be able to uncover the mystery. I'm just not, because, you know, we are all living different lives, and the people and the places and the things that are in our lives are very, very different. I'm trying to think if I have an example, though, of like this energy. Gotta make sure these are right side up. Are these right side up? Yes. Okay. I don't really have an example, but maybe these confirmation cards. Let's see. Spirit guides are the highest truth and compassion. My voice just got really high. Spirit guides are the highest truth and compassion. Can we get any clarity on the Eight of, let's just like everything that's here right now? I'm being asked to pull from here. Eight of Swords. What is this? I can't read it. But look at that golden kitty cat. That is very much drawing my eye. Good kitty. It says good kitty. Oh, kitties. I love kitties. Good kitty. So this is 20. Card number 20. Huh. I feel like this cat is it's like they're distracted by this angelic cat. They're like, ooh, like that's cool. This good kitty card is a part of their major arcana that they created themselves. So I'm going to have to read just to see if there's something there. I'm going to keep pulling. In your unconscious, what does that say? The Emperor? The Emperor. I just got, you are the decider of your fate. You are in the driver's seat. Yeah, you are the decider of your fate. You are in the driver's seat. That's what I mean. It's like this reading isn't like you're blocked and you need to free yourself, and it's not like you need to let go. I mean, you probably do. Everybody needs to let go, but it's not like that. The reading is like, and I feel like I'm making fun of that for some reason. I'm making fun of myself. To be honest, I'm making fun of myself because I know I say that shit all the time. But that's not what this is. This is more like, it's like, oh, Pilly. It's like wonder vibes. And my cat Pilgrim, so I have a candle lit over there, and she's just like observing it for some reason. Hey, can we not? Oh my gosh. There's there's food over there that she wants to eat. And I'm just like, this is a part of the message. It's a distraction. There's a distraction. Hold on. I have to get the food. No, Miss Pilly, no, you can't have the chocolate babka. Get away. Come on, move, move. There's a distraction, you guys. There's something about a distraction. This. Oh. All right. I'm coming. There's a distraction. There's a distraction. There's a distraction. That's kind of what I'm getting, is like this kitty cat's like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting you. I wasn't expecting to see you. You know what I mean? I am here. Okay. And then in your Knight of Cups clarification is the World, closing out a cycle, looking out the window. Looking out the window. You see how we still have this kind of angelic force around? This, what I'm getting is a new life. I'm getting the potential for a new life. The potential for a new life. And it feels really good. Like, I look out this window and I'm like, oh, breathing room. Look at all that breathing room. Look at all of that air. Like I said, this light blue color. Blue might be significant. The color blue might be significant for someone. There was just a little bit of a noise. Breathing room. I like this breathing room feeling. I like it a lot. It feels very good. Oh my God, my light. My light. The light went down. I don't think that was symbolic of anything. I don't think. Maybe it was for you. Maybe it was for you. Maybe right when that happened, a light fell down in your house. Watch out. Watch out. And they're like, pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. I'm going to read the Good Kitty. It's funny because Pilly doesn't do stuff like that. Pilly is my quote-unquote good kitty. She did that. There was a reason. Something about a distraction. Something happens out of nowhere. Something is a very big surprise. It's like I was not expecting. I just was not expecting. Good kitty. Good kitty. Donde estás? Good kitty. Good kitty. Oh, wait. I'm going backwards. There you are. Good kitty. Cats do not feel shame. Although we may misbehave or make unfortunate choices at times, interesting, it doesn't affect our judgment of ourselves as essentially good. Someone really needs to hear that. We learn from our mistakes and grow in wisdom throughout our lives so that our elder years are serene. The cat goddess has blessed us and told us we are worthy of praise. And how could it be otherwise when we are made in her image? We are all good kitties. I feel like that's really being pressed on me to say, is like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I know there was something with conflict, right? There was something about conflict from the past, and something maybe, I don't know if this is the case or not, but for some reason I'm being guided to say something has returned that might create some conflict, and they want me to share that we are all good kitties, okay? The cat's advice: judge yourself honestly and assess what you need to change in order to fulfill the greater purpose of your life. Yeah, like this World card, like something about changing your life. Look clearly at your errors and your failings, then forgive yourself and release any blame or shame. Accept the cat goddess's love and shine it on yourself as well as others. Lick your paws clean and move forward with a lighter heart. Yeah, that's a lighter heart. That is the whole thing of this reading. It feels very light. It feels very like fresh start. It feels like the rain has just come and it's a new morning and everything is just really cleared out, you know? Cool. Okay. Well, the Emperor, I don't need to talk about. The World, I kind of want to see if they have a flavor on the World, because this is like a very unique deck here. And I just want to honor the nuance. Oh, what am I doing? Am I going backwards? Why am I going backwards? Isn't the World the last card? It is the last card. That's weird. There's something there. Why am I going backwards? Maybe you're thinking that. Why am I going backwards? This thing has come out from the blue. I thought I was done with that, and why am I going backwards? I don't know, but apparently it's also forwards, because the World is the last card in the Major Arcana. The World belongs to the cat. Every leaf on every tree, every stone and grain of sand, every season in the eternal dance of the turning planet belongs to us. We are happy to share it with others, for the infinite variety of creation is what makes life so interesting. Now my cat Pilly is just playing with markers that are capped. She's just playing. What a pleasure it is to gaze out upon the vastness and the beauty. It would take more than 9 lives. Ooh, I just got whatever this thing is. There's a lot of play involved. Like, maybe if you got something in the mail, if something came, like an unexpected opportunity of one related to wonder, there's a lot of like inner child stuff that can be really, this feels really, really good, you guys. Like maybe you just haven't had a lot of opportunity to like share what you love to do or the things that interest you. And or either share, I don't know why share came up, but it was share, but maybe also just do. And now this thing has come out from out of the blue and you're like, oh, I can like do that now. Or I can like, I just have someone to talk to about this now. Or like, I can have a community now, like kind of a thing. I can have support. I can have like, I can feel someone is gonna, it says someone, I don't know. Someone is gonna make space for this now. Something like that. So this is a time of completion. Or did I even finish this? Hold on. What a pleasure it is to gaze out upon the vastness and the beauty. It would take more than 9 lives to fully appreciate all the gifts and joys of the world, but this timeless moment is blessing enough. The greatest of the cat mysteries is this: life is good. A deep peace sets the soul apurr with contentment. The cat's advice: everything is coming together for you now, and the goals you have longed for are within your reach. That's what it's saying. This is a time of completion, when something has come to fruition and can be released with a sense of satisfaction. The world is conspiring in your favor to bring you everything you need for peace and fulfillment. As your human poet, Robert Louis Stevenson said, the world is so full of a number of things. I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings or as cats. Wow. Cool. All right. Well, I don't really get like the advice that's needed, but maybe it has something to do with the what you let in, what you let out, how it's led to conflict in the past. I have a feeling that's what it must be, right? Because I don't think that there's advice needed for this blocked energy. I think that the swords are up for a reason. There's a reason, and you are being very Queen of Swords, King of Swords about it. We're all good kitties. And so I'm thinking that the advice has something to do with the previous conflict. Page of Wands. That's your advice. Does anything here stand out to you immediately? Does the person remind you of someone? Is kind of what I'm getting. Like maybe they look like someone that you know. There's something about the way that the page is holding the staff. Like, I'm almost feeling like this page is admiring I just got what he has in his hands. Oh my God. Like, what is wrong with me? Why do I say these things? I don't mean it in that way. I mean it like there's something he's admiring. Like, and it could be, or there's something here that I'm just not getting. Hold on. I'm going to hold my stone. I told you I say shit and I don't mean it like that. I told you. All right. What is it about this? Oh, so the wand is a symbol of creation. All right. The wand is a symbol of creation, creativity, the flame. I just got the flame, the spark. Admiring the spark. I just got admiring the spark. The advice. Okay. Someone, I don't know who. It could be you. It could be someone else. This is not giving me energy of this is like the majority of the people watching it. This is them. This is something else outside of you, more than likely, is what I'm getting. This thing of like this thing that has just come out from the sky. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. That's not, you just weren't, this, it's like, that is what this is. Whatever it is that surprised you, whatever it is that surprised you, this card is related to that. And it has something to do with the flame. We've talked about creative flame quite a bit. I know in previous readings, like last year, I did a lot of readings about keeping creative flame alive. All right. If you're here if you're here and you resonate, and I know it's already 36, I just got 36:56 on the timestamp. If you're still here, then that means that something has very much entered your consciousness with by surprise. And it has something to do with creativity. It has something to do with creativity. And a big message I'm getting is like, honor yourself. That's like the big message I'm getting is honor yourself. Honor yourself. There's something about this thing that has to do with honoring yourself. So I don't know, you're going to have to intuit, but that's what I got from that. Apart, confirmation for the Page of Wands is the Three of C. Again, all of these cards, look at all the blue. Does blue mean something to you? Because blue is everywhere here. This reading is blue. You know that song? And he's blue. Everything is blue. The Halsey song. Three of C. You know what's interesting though? The Three of C is like supposed to translate to the Three of Cups. And don't they look a little sad? These little guys, I feel like they look a little sad. Something about the advice. Let me look at this one, the Three of C. This is layered. I feel like there's a lot of people, places, and things involved with this, not just us. But hold on, I'm gonna narrow it down. I just need all the data before I can like really be super decisive about what's going on here. And it may be open-ended, okay? It may be open-ended. And maybe this for you is more like an intuitive reading for yourself of, oh yeah, okay, this is tracking. Three of C. We cherish our clanmates, of course, but other friends can be found in the most unlikely places. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Alignment. Alignment. We're talking about something coming out of the sky. Friends being found in unlikely places. Like, yeah, okay? Friendship bridges differences and finds common delights. The warmth of sun on fur, the music of the waves. There's something about waves and music that's big for someone. Delicious fish. True friends can share a companionable silence, taking comfort in each other's nearness. Bonds are strengthened through such simple times together. Big friendship vibes. The advice has to do with friendship, like honor yourself. Maybe you've been waiting for support for something, a friend for something. Honor yourself. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Make a point of getting together with friends soon. Remember that others take the same pleasure in your company that you take in theirs, and it doesn't require a special occasion or activity. Just being together is enough. Celebrate the friendships in your life. There's something about friendships for sure then, I think, you guys, or something that might bring you to friendship, or maybe it's about friendship and it's out of the blue and it's unexpected. It feels really good. It feels really lighthearted. It feels really, oh my God, I thought something was gonna fall. The light fell again. I don't know. I'm getting that's confirmation. That's like confirmation. Like there's something that's unexpected, and it's gonna feel like whoa, and it's gonna feel like and it's gonna feel like what does it mean, and it's gonna feel like that's about it. I just got take your time, take it easy, enjoy. And discernment. That's what I got. You know, I will pull one more card. We're already at 40 freaking minutes. Why not? I will pull the Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit guides, is there any flavor we can get or anything else related to the matter for the highest good of all? Because this is a long reading. So we might as well go all the way. We might as well go all the way. A lot of songs are coming through. Maybe it has something to do with music. Are you a musical person? Maybe it has something to do with playing music in a band with someone. All of a sudden, I feel like I want to have like this Irish accent. I don't know. Are you from Ireland? Whoa, that's weird. I just got this on the split. You know, I would really like to learn more about that part of the world. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. Is there anything we can... Anything? Anything else? Whoa. Milk and honey and higher power. Whoa. Hey, that's a key. That's a key, right? Yeah, there was a reading. You are the key. You are the key. You are the key. We got the number 4 and the number 51, and I'm just going to tell it to you. I'm just going to tell it to you straight. Higher power means there is something divinely guided. There is something outside of our control, just fell out from the sky. Something has been granted as an opportunity for alignment, for realignment, I'm getting. And milk and honey is just like freaking everything that's good. Like everything good. I'm just getting only good things can come from this. The other thing I'm getting is don't beat this to death. Only good things can come from this. Yeah. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is of the highest good for all? That's a big one. They want me to say that. Ask yourself with this thing, if there is conflict, what is of the highest good for all? And how can I serve? That's big. The other thing, though, that I'm getting is you got to balance that with what is of the highest good for me? Because you come first. Like, what is of the highest good for me? And also, what is of the highest good for all? And keep them both in mind. All right? The other one, I'm just being guided to do the just the beginning message here. What is it? The Oracle's message. So 51, 51, 51, 51, 51, 51, milk and honey. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity. Yeah, this feels legit. Feels legit, whatever this is. Nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe, these times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment. Breathing room. Breathing room. Not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. See what I mean? It's only the good things. Only good things can come from this. I just got 616. Only good things can come from this. We're all good kitties. You are the decider of your fate. You know how to balance what you need and what's of the highest good of all in the situation. So just breathe. I'm just kidding. Just breathe. Let it come. Let it go. Let it flow. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one. If you like this, if this works for you, please like, share, subscribe. Share it with a friend. I love you so much. Bye-bye.